It seems like everywhere you look at the moment, MCP and agent skills are all of the rave at the moment. Everyone's using them, but people are very quick to say that MCP is also dead and agent skills are much better and you should only use them. But are they really the same thing? Or are they used in different ways? I decided to investigate this so you didn't have to. So let's have a look at what the difference between the two is and when you should use one over the other. Now MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol, is simply the connective layer. This is what allows your AI agent to be able to connect to a variety of different tools using an MCP server. Some tools that you might already use might have MCP server available for you to run, so you can connect your favorite agent directly to the tool so that it can interact. Now it's worth noting that MCP is the connectivity, not the behavior. So while you might have connections to all of your favorite tools, it doesn't mean your AI agent knows how to actually productively interact with them. And this is where we start to see MCP fall flat. Now, agent skills, on the other hand, agent skills are, well, put simply, a skills.markdown file with information on how to do certain things. These are effectively a set of instructions for your AI agent. Now, these don't provide the connectivity part that MCP does, but what they do is give you instructions on the behavior and the approach your agent should take to interacting with tools. So I've got a few examples here of MCP in action, as well as an agent skill to showcase where you might want to use one or the other, or both together. Now I've got Claude Code open here, which we can use to both interact with our MCP servers, as well as use agent skills. Now let's have a look at the agent skill we're actually going to use here to understand what it's doing. So I'm going to use the Kestra Ops agent skill here that we've written, and this skill is built to use an existing CLI inside of Kestra, the Kestra CTL. Now, what this does is effectively gives the AI agent some clear instructions on how to go about using this CLI so that it uses it efficiently and correctly. It's, you don't necessarily need to use this skill. You could probably give it a clear prompt to say, use this CLI on my computer and do these certain things. The skill just means it can do it a little bit more efficiently and a little more streamlined. As you can see, the skill can help us set up configurations inside the CLI, common patterns that it might use, and a few guardrails. So this means we can effectively use natural language to describe what some of these commands should look like. Now I can just use the Kestra Ops skill to ask it what namespaces I have in Kestra. Now it's worth noting that this is just the behavior of what this skill should do. It doesn't actually connect it to Kestra. I've already gone away and connected Kestra CTL directly with Kestra. We can see that here. I've already got 3 different configurations that I can change to, and I'm currently using, if we have a look, I'm currently using default, which if we have a look here in Claude Code, we can see that it connected to default and it was able to get the 3 namespaces. So the agent skill is very useful here if you've already got the connectivity set up. And in a lot of cases, especially nowadays, you can connect and interact directly with APIs, not necessarily with MCP. So in those scenarios, agent skills work really well, especially where websites and tools are getting a little more AI friendly. Now I've got Kestra's MCP server set up directly inside of Claude Code. I've got the repository downloaded here and it's able to run the Python MCP server for me. I've also got my advanced configuration set up so it can access and authenticate directly with Kestra. So unlike the agent skill where I already had to set it was already set up using a CLI that I already had installed, I've had to go and set this up. So I've had to go and give it an authentication token, and I've also had to specify what the URL is, what tenant it should use, what the username is. But now that's set up, I can sort of set and forget. So now I can use Claude Code to ask it, what was my most recent execution in company.team? And we should be able to see here that it'll pull up the execution information thanks to the MCP server. And as you can see there, it was able to get that most recent execution, which happened on the 21st of April. If we head over to our executions and just set that to the last 30 days, we'll see here that in fact, the last execution was, let me zoom that in a little bit, was this one here. And if we go back, we can confirm that they do in fact have the same execution ID. So the main takeaway from that demo is that agent skills are the behavior of how your agents should interact with these tools, but not necessarily the connectivity. As you saw with my particular demo, I'd already set up the connectivity with the command line prompt. The agent skill was set up to help me set it up, so I didn't have to do it completely on my own, but it doesn't do it itself. It's using an existing tool to do that. Whereas MCP, on the other hand, That is the connectivity layer. While it might not have the behavior of how it should necessarily handle certain situations, it does give it a connection layer of how it should then connect to these tools and access a schema for what part of the tool it should interact with. MCP versus an API call, well, and for an API call to work, your agent needs to already understand what the API looks like to make sure it's calling the right path, using the correct parameters, whereas MCP gives it that schema. MCP allows your agent to drive that interaction dynamically, whereas an API call is a lot more hard-coded and much better suited for deterministic logic. So hopefully you found that useful. In the best of both worlds, you would have a combination of MCP for the connectivity and the agent skill for behavioral, and combined, you'll be able to connect to all of the tools you need and get exactly the answers you're looking for. Let me know in the comments below if you're still using MCP or if you're still using agent skills or if you use a combination of the two. I'd love to hear from you, and make sure to subscribe to the Kestra YouTube channel.